Hi guys, and welcome to today's tutorial. In today's lesson we're going to look at the impact that climate has on tourism in a particular country. Okay, so like I said, we're going to look at the impact that climate has on tourism, and the country we're going to look at for the case study is going to be tourism in Spain. So we're going to look at Spain, and the reason why we're going to look at Spain is because it's a really good example that shows the impact that climate can have on tourism in a country. And in Spain, the landscape of Spain is so diverse and so varied that it ranges from the desert-like conditions in Andalusia, in the south of Spain, and then in the north Atlantic coast, along the Atlantic coast, it's full of greenery. So there's a huge contrast in the differences and the conditions and in the landscape that Spain actually has. And this leads to a variety of tourism in the country. We're going to look at these now. So one of the things to note about Spain's climate is that it varies quite a lot. And like we said, from the north, from the south, but it also is quite different inland as well. So like in the centre plateau, it's very much a continental climate with hot, dry summers and has very cold winters. Then if you go onto the Mediterranean coast, the climate is more moderately hot with dry summers and mild, rainy winters. And then on the Atlantic coast, the summers are even colder. On the Canary Islands, is a warmer climate, so this can be a very popular sun destination. And the coastal areas are fairly mild during the winter time. And then we have the Balearic Islands, and they have a maritime climate with cool, wet winters and warm, dry summers. As you can see here, I wrote down the climate variation for Spain, so you can see how it is in the centre, in the Mediterranean coast, the Canary Islands, and the Balearic Islands. So the next thing we're going to look at is some of the attractions for these tourists to come to Spain. And Spain has a number of attractions for tourists. And some of the things are the stunning areas of natural beauty that they have, from the Pyrenees in the north to the rugged Basque coastline. They've got wonderful sandy beaches on the eastern and southern coasts. Spain has some of the best art galleries in the world, particularly in Madrid. It's got some very famous football teams such as Barcelona and Real Madrid. It's also very well known for its architecture, and particularly this can be noticed in the architecture can be noticed in Barcelona. But probably the biggest factor is the temperature, is the climate, and it has got a very in quite a large percentage of Spain has quite a nice climate. It's got a very hot, dry summer, and this is why people do tend to come to Spain each year, is because of the you're guaranteed to get good weather during the summertime. You're guaranteed to get hot, warm weather where it's about maybe 30 degrees to about 35 degrees, and that's kind of the temperature that people like to be out in. And then also you've got the transport and the communications with the airports and the roads and the railways like services that allows people to access Spain quite easily. And then they have the hotels and the infrastructure to cater for these large percentage of people that come to Spain each year. So there I've put some of the attractions of Spain. So these are some of the reasons why tourists will go to Spain and flock to Spain in their large numbers each year. So that's it for today's tutorial, where we looked at the impact that climate has on tourism, and the region we looked at was, the country we looked at was Spain. If you'd like some more videos, please check out our website, examvision.ie, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at examvision for you.